Alright, so this is our first vlog ever. Hi, I'm Alec. And that's Maddie. And she's putting on her shoes in the car.
It's a normal thing to do.
It's not normal. How'd you get to the car?
I walked.
Barefoot?
Carrying my shoes. Yeah.
Through that nasty parking lot?
I didn't go in the parking lot.
How'd you get to the car?
I walked on the sidewalk. Huh? Oh my gosh. Scary.
Dude's got a big nose. So,
Going to Chick-fil-A.
because we're hungry,
What are you gonna get?
I'm gonna get chicken.
A chicken sandwich, chicken nuggets, chicken
I don't know.
salad.
I hadn't thought that far ahead. Think about it when we get there. Motorcycle. Not plural. But here is the Daytona International Speedway. Home of the Daytona 500.
They're working on it. It looks so different.
Yeah, they're changing it all up. Welcome to Daytona
Where
Beach.
does it say be inspired at?
It says be inspired over here, I think.
Oh, I see. Ooh, look at it.
Hold on, we're not there yet, are we?
Look
I
at
don't see
that.
it.
No, that where it says Daytona International Speedway.
Oh, that's new. Wow.
They have escalators.
I'll show you guys that one in a second. The next part. My dude's looking at us. He could see me holding the camera from inside the car. Crazy.
Doesn't matter what we do.
I know. I guess when you're vlogging, you gotta get used to that kind of stuff, huh?
Guess so. I don't see it.
It's further. It's where the paint is. Right there.
That is not paint.
Well, I don't know what it is.
It's wallpaper. Oh. Doesn't even say
Be
that.
in spy. Be in spy, y'all.
Y'all.
We're missing the R-E-D.
Wonder if they can guess where we're from since you just said y'all. Oh, you already said.
Alright. Leave a comment below where you think I'm from. Wait. Did I already say it?
No, because
No.
we started.
You don't know where I'm from.
So now we can't say it the whole way home.
No. I'll tell you this.
That's a challenge for
Right
us,
now,
too.
we are in Daytona Beach, Florida.
For what?
I go to school down here.
Think.
Aviation school, Embry-Riddle, actually. Best flight school in the world. Terrible social life. Work, work, work all day.
It's all about the details.
What?
So that car says.
Yeah, tonight's the last night in Daytona, and I get to go home for a month. So, that'll be great. I miss home.
Go home where?
I don't know. I'm so hungry. I just got hungry like right now, out of nowhere. I wasn't hungry this whole time. She's been complaining about trying to get food like for hours, and I'm like, I'm just not hungry. I'm not hungry. And like,
Yeah, and we can only eat if you're hungry.
no, I just didn't want to leave yet. Well, we finally get here, and I'm starving. Oh, that first parking space. How about that?
One of these people. Ooh, okay.
Yeah, my tires did that. That's the first time that's ever happened.
And now we have to drive with them like that.
No, it's because of this
Okay, wait.
new thing. What?
Let's go.
I was gonna say wait and then say let's go.
You better ask the question, but.
Sorry. Oh, it's so bright outside. So we're gonna go into Chick-fil-A and eat. And then we'll be back here in a minute.
Yeah, we're all out of trays, so I had to put them in bags. I'm sorry.
That's fine. Thanks. Fancy Chick-fil-A. Ow, hot fries. Hot fries. Very hot fries. Better than cold fries. Huh?
This is yours.
This is yours. No! No!
That's gross. I'm kidding. They're cleaning the table.
They're hot. No, no, no. Stop it. They're so hot. I'm really failing at this. Okay, there we go. There's only one way to have a Chick-fil-A sandwich. That's spicy with pepper jack cheese and bacon. That's the way to do it. With some honey roasted barbecue.
Huh?
You good?
Thinking about the drive home.
So my final isn't until like 7:15 at night. I don't know if I said that. My final's not until 7:15 at night. So once I get done with that, we've got a long drive. I'll open up the door.
How do you get a lid?
I don't want to lid.
You're crazy.
Sorry about the floorboard. Floorboard's nasty. Nasty car props.
Back in the car.
That was delicious. Now we gotta go to the boat.
Just for water bowl? What if it's locked?
And then it's locked. We'll have to make shift for a little while.
Right.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much for that.
Left.
Gosh, what would I do without you?
I guess you'd stay in the Chick-fil-A parking lot.
That thing's cold.
Look how my shorts on. It's 70 degrees. Well, I'm cold for some reason.
The ones that you could not find reaching for something in the distance, so close you can almost taste it. Release your inhibitions, feel the rain on yours. Cover my no one else can feel it for you, only you can let it in. No one else can speak the words on your lips.
So, let me show you the sky situation. Here's the thing with the sky in Daytona. The sky is pretty and blue over here. Now I live somewhere over there, under that layer of clouds. Because Daytona is always trying to make me feel bad. Come fishing out here a lot. It's pretty good. Catch some mangrove snappers and caught a bunch of jack crevalles. And oh, I caught a snook here in a cast net. That was pretty cool. Yeah, this is where I pretty much hang out on the weekends. There's a hot tub and a pool over there. Then you got the bar right there. And so with the bar right there, you get to order hot wings. They got some really good hot wings over here. Really good. I wish Maddie would have walked with me. That would have been great. But no, she's gonna leave me all alone. That's a little bitty motor for a big boat. I have a 5 horsepower? I have a 5 horsepower on my little water tender 9.4. The little bitty boat. It's like that one on the back of the sailboat. His Dabbit is the size of my boat. But, you know, I get the job done. You get to fish around. Fish right here. So this is a little money hole right here. This is the boat. This is where I hang out at. He's got me locked out. I don't remember how to do it. There we go. That was way more difficult than what it probably should have been. And it's not locked. Luckily for me. Oh, there it is. The bowl. Well, got what I came here for. That one over there is a houseboat. That dude's been working on that boat for forever. But there was one day I threw a line out and he decided to give his boat a test. So while I was fishing, he comes and runs over my fishing line. I couldn't get it up in time. So there's this little spot up here. This right here is where all the mullet like to hide. Right there. That's actually where I caught my snook in the cast net. So now what?
No, Walgreens going, Pat. Then it'll probably be almost time for your thing.
I still gotta study, at least a little bit. There's a place right here called the Fishing Hole. That's where I get all my bait. Funny story there. I was in my truck, the one that I use for the boat that I have, and I had Mio. He's my little puppy dog. So I was buying some bait. I got some shrimp. I left the truck on, and I left Mio in it, just for like a couple minutes. Like
Not even.
Maybe 2 or 3 minutes. They know me there. They know what I'm coming in for. So I come in, I get my stuff, and then I leave. Simple as that.
It wasn't hot outside.
And it wasn't hot outside, so I don't think that me leaving the dog in the car was a bad idea. But the genius dog somehow managed to crawl up on the little, I don't
Door?
know, the little armrest on the door. You know where your little switches are for your windows and the lock and unlock doors. So he had just happened to land just right. He happened to hit his paw on the lock button just right, and he ended up with locking me out of the truck. The truck was on. I could not get in, and I've got shrimp without an aerator in it because the aerator was over at the boat, so I had to wait to get there. And I don't know if you guys know this about Daytona, but it's not like the best place to be. It's actually like number 30 something on the worst places to live in the United States because of crime. I don't know, it's pretty bad. And it's number 1 for most ghetto city in Florida. So I'm chilling there, and this guy walks up and he's like, "Hey man, give me those shrimp." I'm like, no. He's like, "Well, what are you doing with them?" I was like, "I'm about to go fishing, but I got a situation right now." He goes, "Well, what's your situation?" I was like, "Well, my dog locked me out of the truck." So he was like, "Oh, whatever, blah, blah, blah." So he's talking to one of his friends on the side of the road, and I call my mom, because my mom has the extra key. So she takes the key and she points it at her phone. You know, there's a little trick that you can take your phone and your key and both put them at each other, and no matter where you are, it'll unlock. Well, the problem is, I don't really know if that works or not, because my key fob, the extra one, doesn't work. So that kind of sucks. So then I ended up calling the police. The police couldn't let me in because they said all they could do is break it out if the dog was inside, because people were complaining that the police were breaking into cars and stuff and messing stuff up that really wasn't true, so they were just trying to use the police, I guess. I don't know. So the guy from earlier comes back to the truck and he goes, "Do you need to get in your truck?" I was like, "Yes." He's like, "Oh, well, I can break into it for you and open it." I was like, "Are you gonna break anything?" And he goes, "No, I won't break nothing." So here we are in the middle of Daytona, and this man just told me he's gonna break into my truck for me. I'm like, okay, well, fine. I'm out of options. It's either that or bust out the window. Or I could have called AAA, but they were closing in 3 minutes, and it would have been $75 for them to come drive to me and unlock the truck. So this guy ends up just breaking into the truck, and sure enough, he did it, and it worked, and it was in less than 30 seconds. He was in. So we'll go to Walgreens, and then we'll go home, and we'll pack. Mio, what are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you hiding under the table? What are you doing? Mio. What are you doing, Mio?
I'm getting married.
So we went and got this thing for one of the kids that you're gonna see eventually. His name's Connor. It's pretty cool. Tell you guys how it feels and stuff later. It's pretty cheap. It was like $15. Where did you get a sock from? Is that the one that I threw away?
Hope so. Probably not. You have an entire pile of socks on the floor where all belong to you.
No, you got it. Why? Why did you do that?
Every time.
There's nothing in there. There's just a bunch of paper, dude. Every day he knocks this thing over. And for why?
Okay, unpacking.
Every day, for no reason.
Well, for one.
Look, and then he's gonna go up under here and hide. See? Yeah, you know what you did. You know what you did. Alright, so, I figured it out. Well, I guess I didn't really figure it out. I saw this really cool way to fold a shirt today, so I'm gonna show you how to do it. Okay, so what you do is, you lay your shirt down, and you grab the bottom, and you flip it, like that. And then, you take your sleeves, and you flip them suckers in there. Then, fold it over, into thirds. You can smooth it out. I don't know, you can do better than I do probably. I'm lazy, so I'm just rolling it up. And then once you get to the top, that little fold that you made at the bottom of your shirt, you just pull it over. If you can do it. I might have messed this one up. Oh, no, there it goes. So you just fold it over, and there you go. And there's like a whole line of them that I've been doing. Like some of them are like, watch this. Watch the wall. You can throw these things. And nothing happens. Alright guys, well, I'm pulling into school. Terrified for this final. I'm so scared. I have 10 minutes to get there. Oh wait. Russian history final. It's 7:15 at night. All these people.
Kind of looks like an airport. Like
It is an airport.
Okay, but not that.
Alright, well.
Go down.
Alright, wish me luck.
Bye. Love you.
Me too. Make sure you take Mio out. You have the keys, right?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll be back.
Well, Mio, come here. It's okay, he'll be back. He'll be back. Mio hates when Alec leaves. He's always like this. We've all the stuff in the back. Ready to go on our trip to where we live. Mia. Mia. You're gonna have to wait. He's gonna be back in like 20 minutes. Me and Mia are waiting in the car while Alec takes his final. So we can leave as soon as he gets done. Alex says we should get out and walk around, but it's cold. Well, it's only 63 degrees, but it's cold and dark. And I don't know, these people, I don't know about them. It could be like a murderer out here trying to kill me. So, it's been about 15 to 20 minutes. And Mia is still freaking out. He's just staring the same way, looking for Alec. Just waiting on Alec to get back. He won't do anything. He won't let me touch him. Well, he's looking now. Just worried about Alec never coming back, even though he'll be back soon. Okay, well, I think Alec's done. I think he's on the way back. I just got an update on my phone. Alec left school, so we'll see. We'll let y'all know if he gets back. So, my app that me and Alec have to know where each other are at just randomly told me that he's in Orlando, which is an hour away, and he's only been gone like 30 minutes. So there's no possible way he got all the way to Orlando in an hour. Plus I'm in his car, so I'm not real sure how he would have got there. This is so weird. Confused to how this thing thinks Alec is in Orlando, but yeah, he's right behind the car. So weird. Pretty sure you can't see me. Sorry. I don't know if you can see out the car, but Alec's right there talking to people. Mia's waiting for him. We're waiting, trying to leave to get home at a reasonable hour, and Alec is talking. But I guess it's better than him being in Orlando like my phone thinks he is.
Well, that's over with. So there's 5 parts to that final. 5 parts, right? And 4 of them I nailed it. But all 4 of those parts were worth 10% each. So basically, if I nailed every part of that, I got 40. Okay, well then, the 5th part comes along. It was either the start of something or it was the end of something.
You need to start.
And I think it was the start, but I put it was the end.
It was the start.
I think it's the start now, because I asked 3 other people and they were like, yeah, it was the start of this, it was the start of this, it was the start of this. And I'm like, I put it at the end of it, but I made it confusing. I said it was the start of this, but in the end it was this. And I don't know if Russia is communist now or anything. I really don't know much about Russia. And my teacher was really hard to understand. That's not necessarily his fault, but I couldn't understand it, and he talked really fast. So, I don't know.
I told them you were in Orlando.
See how it works. I never went to Orlando. I don't know. I might have teleported. And yeah, this is a sweet tea from like 4 hours ago. You guys want to see like the cutest thing ever? We are finally out of Florida. Thank you. We finally made it.
Yay! 12:46. It's good timing.
Look, he even knows where we're at. He's getting up. He knows.
It's ready.
As soon as we get here, Maddie decides to leave me outside for this heavy stuff. Good, great. Well, there you have it. Hopefully I wasn't covering up the mic that whole time. Here's Maddie's Christmas tree. Here's the meal. What's that? Alright. Well, it's our first vlog, so we don't really know how to end it. But mark my words, one day we will have some way to end this thing. But for now, this is Alec Reese. Dropping out.